cross, lift, step, cross, lift, step. Again, place your hands on your hips. Really sit in that hip, bend those knees. Make sure you're really pushing the hip up. You need to over-exaggerate it so you really get that pushy feel. Go ahead. Really use your hands to also help you push the hip up. Good. You can even look at the hip. You should be able to see yourself pushing the hip up so much so you could see it in the corner of your eye looking down. Good. Now we're going to add in a little bit of a hand. So cross, roll your shoulders. A little bit of salsa move. You can check out Dana or Erin. See what they're doing with their hands. If you like what they're doing. If not, you could just do the same moves we've been doing. Playing with your hair, coming down your body, whatever you want to do. Now also, let's get a little roll in the torso going. So what we're going to do is we're going to cross and give it a little roll with the upper body. So place your hands right here on your obliques. This is so good for your obliques. It's a great exercise. We're going to push with the hip our stomach. So it gives it a little bit of a roll. Good. All right, awesome. Let's turn around to the back to show you guys what it looks like. 6, 7, 8, we go 1. Cross step, good. Again, if you're feeling a little stiff, place your hands on your butt, place your hands on your hips or your obliques to really feel from side to side, your hips, stomach, and legs moving. If you feel more comfortable, start to use your hands. Good. Okay, girls, let's flip it around. I think you guys got it. Again, that's called the cross step. Again, bend those knees and push those hips. Let's try it full out. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, great. Good job, guys. You really got that one. Again, have fun. Be flirty, sexy. Let's move along. Okay, so the next move we're going to show you is the sit and roll. This is my go-to move. I do this move all the time in the club. When I just want to have fun, party, and chill out, this is my move. And it's also extremely sexy. So let's show it to you guys, and we'll break it down. 6, 7, 8. Okay, awesome. So now what we're going to do here, start with our feet apart, and the same hip from the rock step. We're going to sit into the right hip. There's 3 elements to this move: butt, hip, chest. So we're going to start by sitting in the right hip. So now this would be butt, knees bent. Again, I have my right foot facing you guys and my left foot out on a diagonal. From here, I'm going to push up, pushing into my hip. So again, I'm going to sit in my right hip, push my left hip up. That's butt, hip. Third move, chest. Now I'm going to stick out my chest. Again, creating an arch in the back. Take your hand, put it in your back, feel the arch. There should be a curve right in your back. So again, that's sit, hip, chest. Sit, hip, chest. Good. Sit, hip, chest. Again, really bend those knees, sit into it. Push that hip out, stick out the chest. Good. Now this is the basic 3 moves of this step. Now what we want to really do is get a nice roll going on. So when you sit and you push through, keep rolling up. To get that move, you're going to roll up the stomach, pushing the chest out. So sit, arch your back, roll it up. Good. Sit and roll. Good. Sit and roll up. Sit, roll up. Sit, roll up. Okay, now I'm going to go over to Dana. I'm going to point out how to do this roll exactly. So Day, sit into the hip for me. Good. Now see, she's really sticking out her butt. So you can really see it. Okay, now start to roll up. She's pushing that hip up, rolling through the chest, and coming up. Okay, come back and sit. Sit. Now push it up and roll up through the chest. She's really leaning over, sticking out that chest. Now come back down. Now what she does is she does a little seductive pause before she goes to sit down. Sit, roll it up. Good. Now she comes back and she does a little pause. She kind of gives you a little eye contact, little flirty vibe. She goes right back down into sitting. Bending the knees. See how both of her knees are bent? Now roll it up. And now both knees are straight. So it's another thing to look for. When you're sitting, rolling up, your knees are now straight. So you want to bend, and again, as you roll up, straighten your knees. Thanks, Day. Okay, so now what we're going to do here is we're going to add some sexy hands. So just like we did before with the rock step, the heel groove, and our cross step, we're going to use our hands to create a really sensual, flirty vibe. So let's sit. Now right now, I'm going to keep my hands on my thighs. I'm going to come up my thighs, pushing down really slowly. So now I'm doing about 3 sit and rolls before my hands come back down my body. So they're going to create a really fun, sexy vibe. Again, key to hands, slow. Bring them down, around your butt. It's really whatever you want to do. Make sure you just really stick out that butt. Roll up through that hip and chest. Okay, let's flip it around and show you guys what it looks like from the back. We have 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have sit and roll. Good. Really stick out that butt. Play with your hands. Good. And roll. Once you guys get the hang out of it, really sit and roll up through the chest. Good. All right, let's flip it back around. Now I think you guys got it. Again, there's 3 key elements to this move. Butt, hips, chest. You want to use all 3. If you find yourself a little bit stiff, really slow it down and go through each movement so you get a nice fluid roll. But I think you guys got it, so let's try it full out. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, awesome. Again, guys, that was a sit and roll. Have fun with it. Again, it's my go-to move for any time in the club, any song, you can do this move. Okay, the next move we're going to show you is called the wax step. Now, what you want to remember with this move is have fun, whip your hair, and just let it loose. So you really want to just let your hair go. So let's show it to you first. We'll break it down. 6, 7, 8. Okay, awesome. So let's start it off by having our feet together, stepping right and left. So let's just step right, left, left. Good. We're just getting the feet now, so we're just almost like we're marching, stepping in place. Good. Now we're gonna add a hand. So we're gonna bring the opposite hand up for the opposite foot. So if I'm stepping with my right foot, I'm bringing up my left hand. Give it a little flick too. And then if I'm stepping with my left foot, bring up the right hand. Good. Now keep it moving. Switch. Remember, bend those knees. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Now we're also throwing a little bit of a hip into it. So push the hip side to side, just like in the rock step, in the heel groove. We're really accentuating our hips, pushing them when we step right and left. Good, and then really let that hand go. Let it loose and let it flick up. Now, we're gonna do the exact same thing. We're just gonna step out. So we're gonna step right, left. Again, the hand comes up opposite the foot. And really push out those hips, stepping from side to side. Good, so now we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. Stepping in, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stepping out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Stepping in, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, now what we're gonna do now is we're gonna add a head. You can do the head whatever you want. You can do it when you're stepping together or when you're stepping side. But we like to do it 4 front, then 4 stepping side to side with the head. So what we're gonna do with the head is just look right, left, right, left. Good, now it's the same foot, same head. So you're doing 3 things. You're stepping, flicking the hand up, and looking right. So you're stepping with the right foot, looking right, and flicking up the left hand. Now switch. Good. Now switch again. From side to side, pushing out the hip and using that hand. Good. Push, push, push. Good. Now we just demonstrated the head with the feet closed. But I like to do it 1, 2, 3, 4, and now open up and use your head. Looking right, left, left. I think it gives a little bit of a variety. Also, when using your head, whip your hair. Have fun with it. Looking right, whip it, whip it, whip it. It adds a little spice. So let's turn it around and show it to you. It looks like from back. 6, slowly, 5, 6, 7. We start right, push out the hips, right, left, step it out, look, 2, 3, 4, come back in, 1, 2, 3, 4, step it out, 5, really accentuate those hips,